What is going on, my Ronin family? Elijah here, back with another video. Today I've got one I'm very excited about because we are back in the Pixels universe, a game that I have become very fixated on in recent times. Before you do anything, make sure to head over to plot 3014 and bookmark this land, as it is just starting to get warmed up. And if you want to be a double aqua player, you can head over to 4045, which is another land that I have spent quite a bit of time on. Both 3014 and 4045 would love to see you as a visitor, and given that they are aqua lands, you are able to farm the most profitable crop on them right now, which is water mint, once you hit level 11 in the game. And farming is actually the skill that is the easiest to level up. As you can see, I am level 16 in farming, which is the highest skill set that I've developed. All of my land plots will be in the description below, detailing what each one has to offer. And without further ado, let's jump into the topic of discussion today, which is going to be on gaining energy in pixels. Winemaking is going to come to mind. There is a whole bunch of different ones that we can create. I've run some numbers on a couple of these, and let's start with potberry wine, as that's the one that you can start creating almost immediately in the game. Here's the problem with using cooking or drinking to gain energy. I know it doesn't cost any energy to actually go and cook, and for a lot of these beverages, it also doesn't cost any energy to create them. So looking at this example, it takes 24 potberries, 10 cooking mixes, and 3 honeys to make 1 bottle of potberry wine. We could sell 24 potberries at 4.7 in the marketplace, which would be 113 berry, but we also have to subtract 24 berry from that, as it's 1 berry per seed. So essentially it's 89 berry that we could take in profit, but instead we are putting that cost into a bottle of wine. We have to put 100 berry as an expense into a bottle of wine, which we can buy at the Bucks Galore, and then 3 honey is very cheap in the market. It is just 1 berry total. So really it's 190 berry when we consider what we could be selling the potberries for, which again is 89 berries of profit, and we're gaining 77 energy. Now potberries cost 2 energy to plant and 1 energy, like everything else, to harvest with shears. So it's 3 energy for each potberry. With 77 energy from this bottle of wine, you can farm 25 new potberries. 25 new potberries at 4.7 market price is 117.5 berry. It was 190 berry to create this wine, and we get 117.5 in return. So we are losing 72.5 berry per bottle if we were to do this to infinity, essentially. Now, there is still a high demand for potberry wine because it gives you such a surge of energy in the game. People want to keep playing. People are not always just focused on short-term profit, but they want to go and build their land further or use energy for other larger macro tasks. And we can see that it is selling for 202 berry right now. And if we go back to our example, it's 190 berry total to create. 1 potberry wine bottle sells for 202 in the marketplace. You get 12 extra berry from selling it instead of drinking it, which we've seen results in a short-term loss. By the way, all of this should make sense, because if people could just drink wine and infinitely gain more berry from it, I feel like this game would just collapse. So the creators were extremely smart in how they balanced this. People still want wine, they want food because they want to keep playing. However, they also made sure that it wasn't going to be abused. If we look at food without doing a bunch of complicated math, we can see that it's going to end up kind of the same way, where if you get 6 energy for a potberry pie and it costs us 3 energy to plant the 2 potberries each, well, we're already about even. And then the cooking mix is another 10 berry, which is an added expense, and we cannot infinitely create food, eat it, and gain resources. But if in the short term you've got goals you want to accomplish, or you want to start leveling up your food for bigger quests and missions like the barbecue quest, which is going to take you a long time, well, then those are some good reasons as to why you would want to start going down the cooking path. Now, most people are going to know about the sauna, but if you're brand new to this game, make sure that you are doing this every single day. Go to the sauna, sit in this little pool with everybody else, chill out for a second, go AFK, play a different game, whatever you need to do. But over the course of, I think, 2.5 hours, you'll gain an extra 250 energy. You can see in the middle of my screen right here that it says 238 energy to go, and you get to do this once every 24 hours. If you're VIP, which that's going to have to be a whole different video on in terms of if it's worth it to be VIP or not, you can gain 400 energy every every 8 hours by this little special section that is blocked off to people who are not VIP. And that is very nice to have, especially if you are playing this game every day and putting a fair amount of time into it. And finally, we're going to talk about the very best way for you to gain energy in Pixels, and that is going to be through using the Carnival. So if we mosey on up to the tents at the top of the Carnival, first of all, if you haven't been in here yet, make sure that you're playing all of these games. You get free tickets from them. You can play them a set amount of times each day. And then up here, we've got 3 choices. We can go right in the middle and aim for the big ticket, which is a pet. Those are selling for a lot in the Mavis Marketplace. We can go to the bee trailer to try to win an apiary, which is something that allows you to harvest honey and wax. Or we can head over to the goose trailer, which is what we're going to do right now. And this actually gives us a shot at winning a winery on our plot, which is going to attract a lot of people because they are very rare. People have fun making wine. It sells for a nice price. And if you win a winery, then hats off to you. That is a great accomplishment. And we can see that Goose only has 3 winery kits left. We might be reaching the tail end of this carnival event. I am not exactly sure when it ends. But in the meantime, my top recommendation for gaining energy is to skip the pet trailer, skip the bee trailer, and come to the winery trailer every time you have game tickets. Because along with a chance at winning a massive prize in a winery, which is selling for, I think the last one sold for even more than a pet, so a lot of people don't know that, but the winery kits go for heaps in the Pixels marketplace. But aside from that, you have a chance at winning energy drinks when you use your tickets. I'm gonna see what happens if I can use a few and pick one up. We win something, Grumpkin Seeds, that's not what we want. We won something else, an energy drink. 1, 2, 3, bam, we just gained 50 more energy for free, which is the best way to gain energy in this game, as you're not sacrificing anything, as we saw with food or with wine, in terms of your daily profits that you can earn. Okay, we have 6 tickets left. We won some cotton candy seeds. Let's see if we can get lucky and win something else. Maybe a winery kit. No, we're just getting a bunch of cotton candy seeds. Not what we want, but bang, another energy drink. That's fantastic. And we are walking away with 2 fresh new energy drinks. Let me collect one and then collect the second one. We gain 50 per bottle. We can see that we're basically going to go all the way back up here to almost 1,000. I did have a bunch of energy already, but 100 fresh new energy allows us to do a lot more in the game, farm more, level up more, and you can see that we didn't have to sacrifice anything to make this happen. And one final really great way to gain energy as well, since it's another free source for you where you're sacrificing nothing, is by attending events. Now, when you're in Terra Villa, just go up a little to the top right. You'll see the event calendar, and from time to time there will be energy parties you can join, or once per week joining the Pixels AMA, which is in the Terra Villa Theater over in the northwest, and you just need to hang out there and you will gain a nice boost of energy whenever they are doing an AMA. So this might have been a bit more of a beginner tip, but there are a lot of new players in Pixels, and I hope that anyone who's already involved enjoyed getting to see the breakdown on some other ways to gain energy and why selling for profit might be better depending on your needs, depending on what you're trying to achieve in this game. And for now, I'm gonna wrap this video up. We are going up, and away right now on the Ron price, so it's very exciting times within Axie and the Ronin ecosystem. So let's just keep grinding, keep spreading the word, keep spreading the love. I hope you guys are enjoying Pixels as much as I am. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.